Welcome to Sunday's Best with Val.
And Kathy, inspiring possibilities for couples, parents, families, and everyone in between.
To our first-time listeners, we'd like to welcome you to our show. And for those who have been with us in our previous episodes, thank you for tuning in with us.
So, kaka-start lang ng summer and we had our first road trip to Mati. And funny, but at the same time, para siyang eye-opener no, for us since we actually encountered ano nga yan, parang accident
road
ba?
incident
Or road
lang
incident.
naman.
Hindi naman accident, no? But really, it was an eye-opener for us because it's the first time na nangyari siya. But at the same time, nag-incur tayo ng expenses. No? Medyo malaking expense for that incident.
Of course, not to mention that I have to go back to Mati the day after, di ba?
So, kwento lang natin
Sige,
konti
go.
para
Ikwento
at
mo
least
daw.
alam din nila, no? Ikwento natin sa kanila kung ano nangyari. So, we had this free trip, free accommodation in Mati. And sabi ko, sige, maganda naman kasi pupunta na lang tayo doon. Free na. And all we have to do is just go there and, enjoy. And the week before the weekend, that same week, no, parang ang dami nating ginawa, ang dami nating mga ganap, no, and we had to finish it all up on Friday before we left on Saturday. Yeah. Pero siguro ako personally, parang there was already this small voice, no, telling me na wag na lang kaya tayo pumunta, or parang I also felt like parang why am I pushing this? Kailangan ba talagang pumunta this weekend?
Tama.
Kasi parang ang dami ko pang gustong tapusin, ganyan. Pero naisip ko lang din na anyway, by May, no, pupunta si Champ sa Manila, baka wala na tayong chance to go to Mati, all together na tayong lahat. So, sabi ko, sige, push natin. So, parang that was already siguro a warning for us or for me na not to push it kasi I didn't really feel good going there 100%.
Actually, parang napansin ko nga no na ganun yung nangyari because of all the trips, lalong-lalo na kapag ka mga long drive, alam ko ikaw, personally, days before pa lang, ang dami-dami mo nang inihanda, yung mga food, and of course, yung mga gamit na dadalhin. Pero for this particular trip, parang the day before lang, no? Nagsimula ka mag-prepare. Ako naman, ang napansin ko rin sa sarili ko, hindi rin ako ganun ka-excited dun sa trip. Kasi yung mga previous na mga long trips, I would really make it a point na bago tayo umalis, it's either idinadaan ko yung sasakyan for a check dun sa mekaniko natin or tinatawagan ko siya para i-condition yung sasakyan. In this particular trip, parang nawala siya sa isip ko na tawagin yung mechanic natin to actually do that. Considering that this is going to be a 2 to 3 hour drive, diba? Or even more. Plus the fact that we will be traveling through the mountains.
Yeah, no.
So, syempre, kailangan ng extra care supposedly sa sasakyan.
Yes.
But for this particular trip, talagang hindi ko siya binigyan ng ganong klase ng attention. Parang, it's one of those casual trips na parang dyan lang. Oh. Dyan lang tayo
kasi
pumunta.
Sanay kasi tayo na nagro-road trip.
Yes.
Pero we didn't anticipate na since this is gonna be Mati, longer siya na trip. Tapos ang dami pang mga mountains nga, 'di ba? Nakalimutan natin na ganun pala siya kataas, ganyan. When we were there, doon lang natin na-realize na, oh no, I think meron tayong nakaligtaan, no? We forgot to do this, to do that.
Yeah. Diba? And on this particular trip then, if you remember, this was the very first trip that I allowed you to drive from the house to up until a certain place, diba? Yung Tagum. So, syempre, pag alis pa lang natin sa bahay, hindi ko na naramdaman kung ano yung takbo ng sasakyan. And medyo ominous nga siya, di ba? Kasi yung magpapagasolina.
Yeah.
Paakyat supposedly dun sa ramp ng gasoline station, hindi ka nakaakyat. And all the while, I thought na the reason kung ba't hindi ka nakaakyat dun sa ramp is because first time mo na gawin yun dun sa gasoline station.
Ang galing-galing ko kaya mag-drive, no? Tapos parang, sabi, siguro mabigat. Parang, baka marami tayong dala, ganyan. Pero parang, bakit ang hirap umakyat, 'di ba? Parang baka hindi mo
pumasok,
lang naayos yung shift, yung gear, 'di ba? Pero I really felt na mabigat yung dating or yung takbo ng car. Cut the long story short, no? Syempre in hindsight na ito lahat, 'di ba? Umayos naman siya. Nakarating naman tayo.
Yes.
Pero para siyang kung nag-race ka, 'di ba? Yung nagtakbo ka, parang pagdating mo doon parang pagod na pagod ka.
Exactly.
'Di ba? In fact, when we were going through the mountains, going there pa lang, parang naramdaman na natin, bakit amoy na siya, amoy sunog na rubber. Medyo mausok, ganyan. Yes. And yet, we were still able to use the car when we went to, like,
to the
beach or to yung sa may boardwalk, boardwalk, ganyan. So, parang, okay naman siya.
Okay siya.
Oo. Yung pauwi na tayo, nagkaroon ng problema.
So, nung pauwi na, syempre, ako na yung nagmaneho. Doon ko na feel na, there's something, parang there's something different about the takbo ng sasakyan, ganyan. Kasi ako, I would normally go on fifth gear kapag wala talagang traffic.
Okay.
Even if hindi ako yung nagsispeed up ng more than 100 kilometers per hour. But I just noticed na I was trying to reach around siguro between 80 to 100 kilometers. Ayaw talagang pumasok nung anong tawag dyan, yung pag-accelerate ko. And unti-unti parang nag-deteriorate yung takbo ng sasakyan. Until yun nga, nung papaakyat na tayo sa mountains, parang hirap na hirap talaga siya. Sabi ko, oh my God, ano tong nangyayari na to? Lesson learned.
Lesson learned, 'di ba? Siguro for me, if you feel or kumbaga meron ka ng intuition na to push through, kahit maganda pa yung benefits, wag nang ituloy. 'Di ba? Kasi lahat naman tayo meron tayong intuition eh. We have this small little voice, no, na telling us kung tama ba or hindi, or right timing ba o hindi. And
sabagay, no?
Somehow kahit na-feel ko yon, kahit na-sense ko yon, parang, gusto ko talagang pumunta eh. And diba, in life, parang, there are times that we want to do something, kahit alam mo na hindi naman tama, hindi naman right timing, ginagawa mo pa rin, and hindi pa rin siya nagiging tama.
Parang yun yung feeling na, something just don't feel right at the moment.
Yan. So, yun yung pinaka-lesson ko for that. And it was an expensive, tuition fee to learn that.
Yeah. Ako naman, ang lesson ko is, since before nagwo-work yung routine na bago tayo mag-long drive, I would always have the car checked. Para sigurado ako na nasa condition siya. Never to let go of that kind of routine. Na it has to be a system para sa akin to always be doing that, to consistently do that. Number
lalo
one,
na kung malayo.
Lalo na kung malayo, di ba? Number one, it's really to make sure that the car or the equipment will be up and running smoothly. Pangalawa, it can also be a safety safety check din para sa mga pasahero sa atin. And of course, just like in life, meron tayong mga bagay na ginagawa that's already working. And we just need to consistently do it because somehow, sanay na yung katawan natin, sanay na yung isipan natin na ginagawa yun. And if we stop doing it, most likely, baka meron siyang repercussions din na mangyari. Like for example, kung routine na para sa iyo na to have a healthy lifestyle, tapos biglang you decided na to pursue yung healthy lifestyle, then most likely, it will cost a lot in terms of your health as well.
Correct.
Diba?
And speaking of cost, yun na nga, 'di ba? Dahil hindi natin siya pina-check up before we left, or even before, kahit man siguro walang road trips, kung meron tayong regular check-up talaga sa car, like every 3 months or every 6 months or whatever, kasi medyo matanda na rin si Ace, diba? So, kailangan niya talaga ng regular check-up.
Yeah.
Although, I think we did recently, pero mga oils lang, yung brakes lang,
Yeah,
whatever.
the fluids lang.
Yeah, but we still need to have it checked talaga regularly. Because, yun na nga, hindi natin alam na yung lining pala, yun pala yung kailangan. Palitan na pala talaga siya. Pero since hindi natin siya pinalitan, nasadsad siya, 'di ba, na ano nga yun nangyari, parang grabe yung friction.
Yeah.
And we had to replace the whole thing. So, mas lumala tuloy. In terms of cost, kumbaga, instead na let's say 5,000 lang, na doble pa siya.
Doble pa.
Yan. So, that would also prevent us from yung mga
Unnecessary expenses.
Yan.
Tama.
So, that's for sa finances naman. But, overall, pasalamat pa rin tayo, 'di ba, that we were safe. In fact, nakakatawa kasi nga, 'di ba, yung mga kids, it was their first time to ride the bus from Mati to Davao. And usually kung 'di ba, kung car lang naman, 'di ba, it takes us 4 hours. Syempre, komportable ka sa sarili mong sasakyan, kayo lang, kakain kayo ng snacks, whatever. If you need to stop by the roadside para umihi, pwede. Syempre, nung nag-bus na tayo, we had to be with other passengers. Tapos, gutom na sila, di ba? Siyempre, kain-kain tayo ng konti, pero grabe ang daming mga stopovers na instead na 4 hours lang, umabot tayo ng 5 to 6 hours.
Yeah.
Pagdating natin dito sa bahay, parang pagod talaga tayo. And initially, parang they were so excited. Oh, wow, this is an adventure na magbabas, di ba? In fact, parang hindi pa tayo dressed up for that kasi nga, hindi naman natin alam na magbabas pala tayo, di ba? But I just told the smaller kids na, hey, life is like that. It doesn't always happen the way, things don't happen the way we want it all the time. And even this, yung ganung situation, parang we just have to,
be
accept
flexible.
it. Yeah, and at the same time, just be grateful na walang nangyari na mas malala pa doon, di ba?
It's good that we were able to use that also as a point of conversation with the kids.
Yes.
And relate it to life, no? Yung mga ganong klase ng mga mishaps or probably incidents. And so that they will also have a better understanding of how life should be lived.
Yeah, I think one of the reasons why I also really wanted to push through the trip, kahit sabi ko nga na may narinig ako na intuition na wag tumuloy, because April was not a very good month for the business and I really wanted to just have a vacation, relax, pero it turned out hindi naman siya naging relaxing. Talaga. Yeah, we had fun, but it was not what I really expected for the weekend. But just the same, again, grateful pa rin tayo, and yun naman tayo yung attitude natin to always whatever we go through, we always look at what is the lesson that this situation is teaching us. Because syempre ko, if we dwell on what's not working, 'di ba? Parang we're missing out on the things that we need to, sabi mo nga, check on. Baka ito yung way for God, for the universe to just remind us na, hey, slow down or have a pit stop, check on whatever is not working and readjust, reset, recalibrate so you can move forward faster, have more momentum, and more purposeful in terms of life and business. Hope you found value in this episode. Follow for more contents like these and don't forget to rate us 5 stars. See you in our next episode. Talk to you soon.